for another first run of the day clear on this fucking bug. You get the merchant. What do we got? Fire camp might be good. That's probably about it. Yeah, there was a bot talking to me yesterday. Well, not necessarily a bot, but it's scammer for sure. They pulled the whole, hey, here's my Discord, here's how you can pay me if you want. You want me to make art? It's totally mine. Why didn't you just ban them? I don't know, it is still a number. No one else was on at the time, it was late, it was like 5 AM. So I was just kinda like keeping them around. If there is any like actual conversations going on besides that though, I'm probably just have to ban. Yeah, I was thinking of looking maybe this weekend to get a new microphone. It's fucked up because I just like 2 months ago, maybe 3, I got rid of the one I had that would have been perfect for streaming. It was like a Samsung, not Samsung, but like SON. I don't know, I could probably find it. I didn't use it in so long, but it was just sitting in my closet, and I was like, I'm never gonna stream again. Yeah, 2 months later, here we are. Continuous recovery. That's what I need. Honestly, need both of those. Yeah, I'll have to come back to a regular merchant. Are you thinking of getting the same one again? I'll probably get something a little cheaper. I kinda just want to get something as soon as I can. Like, if I can get something cheap this weekend, I'd rather do that than something expensive in a couple weeks, you know? Just in case I actually complete the run, like if because I'm gonna make a video on it, like that's gonna be my first YouTube video, is this challenge as a whole, and I definitely want a good microphone by then, because I'm not trying to record a whole movie on a headset, you know what I mean? Dog, you've been playing the same music for 3 days in a row. I've been trying to look at other things. Yeah, I do want to fix the music eventually. But I've been trying to focus on like... Actually, no, you're right. I probably should bump that up the priority a little bit. The copyright thing is what's getting me, because yeah, like I have a bunch of songs on my Spotify that I listen to normally. But if I am gonna be putting clips on YouTube and everything, I don't want that to complicate things. I'm not that familiar with that side of it. It's literally just called like non-copyright gaming or something on Spotify. Like it's a whole playlist. It's like 4 hours long. And I'm pretty sure like yesterday it looped, you know. So some songs got played twice. Yeah, Gnoster is the bug. It's the one I was on yesterday. I probably should have killed him, because I had a really good setup. It's like the first time I got to him, I only had 2 revives. I had the daily one. I blew one of them on like the day 2 boss, and then I bought the one on the shop at the end. There was no secret merch at that time. So, I was probably only level 8. I don't think I had any good passives. And I got him to like 10%, yeah. But then I had a run after that. It was pretty much perfect. It was like 2 continuous recoveries. It was 2 negations at full HP. So it actually allowed me to take damage and not have to use a flask. So if I just stalled for long enough, I essentially have infinite HP. Because if you don't have continuous, like you can only get hit maybe 20 times, and since it's such a long fight, you can only get hit like once every couple of minutes, you know? If you want to survive, of course. But the thing is, like I honestly think the bug might be the hardest one, because my problem with it is that I'm focusing so hard on the big bug and kind of just ignoring the moth. And then the moth just gets like a pot shot on me every now and then because I'm like trying to dodge the jump attacks and stuff from the big bug. And I'll just get chipped here and there, and then almost get poisoned, because if you get poisoned, you're just dead. That is just a life gone. If it's solo, I don't think there's a way to take the parasite off of you. So... how is that even gonna work? He's on the ground enough. At least, like, because you gotta think, I gotta wait anyway for my skills to come off cooldown. And if the time that I'm spending waiting is the time that he's flying around, not hittable by melee, and if, like, let's say by the time he lands, I can attack him twice. If it just keeps playing out like that, where I'm just letting my skill charge up, he attacks twice, or I attack twice, and then I let him fly around some more. That doesn't sound as bad as I originally thought. Because I'm not just gonna be sitting there waiting for him to drop down the whole time. Like, every time he drops, I could probably use an ability or two. So it might even be like a normal like fight. I have no idea. But the nukes are what worries me, because I think I just need to stack enough reses on him to just tank him and hope that I kill him fast enough to where he doesn't get like 5 sets of nukes off, you know? Because then after that, if that's gonna play out the way I think it is now, I'm pretty good at Libra, I'm alright at Fulgur, I'm pretty good at the Dragon, and I'm pretty good at Holster. And with those, it's like just dodging the attacks, you know? The bug just fucks me up because the moth. Like, honestly, it's just the moth. It's not even the bug, the big bug. Bro had 2 dash charges and he let himself die in a corner. Well, I was trying to tell you about the bug or something, I think. So I wasn't, let's just say I wasn't fully locked in. Honestly, dude, 2 continuous already. And a negation at full HP. This might be a good one. This might be a good one. We got just 1 more negation at full HP, and that's like ideal. And I have the other merchant here too. I can buy a couple talismans. Another res. Could go into the boss with 4 reses. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, when I say secret merchant, I mean like there's this town here that is just a merchant, and he has a way better shop than the one you can find laying around the map normally. Like in front of the forts and camps and everything. This is a different guy. Yeah. Yeah, he has some guaranteed stuff, so he always has like Erdtree Favor, Dragon Crest, Talisman. He's got a Smithing Stone too. He's got a bunch of weapons. He's got another like extra equipment slot thing. No, he's real good. If you haven't been checking him every time, you definitely should. Because most bosses, like the Dragon Crest Talisman, I think it's 15% physical negation, and that's like, that'll save you for sure. bosses have like a physical side of things. Don't think there's a boss that's just pure ailment or element or anything. They'll have some, yeah, they'll have some physical aspect to it. Why are you only level 3? I bought 2 weapons. They were both 9k. I bought a res, which is 10k, and I bought the backpack, which is 5k. So like 30 something k. Can't spend on items. Yeah, I do think it's probably better to just buy items last, especially since my levels are so low, but it's more so about I was already there, like I was in front of him, and I need to go to the other one too. So I'm gonna spend all the money from this boss at the secret merchant too. I think my passive might have saved me there. You could even see him, yeah, I know. Something about things like going over your head in this game, it just doesn't track him like it used to, I swear. I can see like the tip of his tail, yeah. Look at that. It's alright, let's just blame it on it being a Dark Souls 1 boss. Did you ever find out if leveling up increases your ability damage? I think if I'm remembering the numbers correctly, it didn't change from level 1 to level 10, I think I got that right. Because I hit a dog for like 165 with it, and then I did it at the end of that same game, and it was like 166. So if it does go up, it's only by 1 damage every 10 levels, so maybe I'll get one less hit to kill the boss in that case. Yeah, you're right. Why don't you use your ult ever? It's cause if you're fighting the day boss, like it's not, the time that it takes doesn't matter at all, because you're not on the timer. The only thing that's on the timer is like when you're out in the world, the circle's closing. I mean, if I'm gonna die, like I can use it. But yeah, you're not pressed for time when you're fighting the final boss. It's the same thing with like the Night Lord. You should ult when it's gonna be the most efficient, or if it's the move you're not comfortable with, it's gonna hit you. thing that's best about it is that it charges really fast. But that's when you're playing Iron Knight normally, because you're just constantly popping shots. Because it's based off of like how much damage you do, or like how much you hit things for. I think you get a little bit for dodging. And that could be wrong though. Oh yeah, so the first boss, he splits into 3. So you want to save it for when he does that, because they all have their own hitbox, and you can actually hit all 3 of the dogs when he does it. And then for the boss I'm fighting for the bugs, you can hit both of the bugs at the same time too. So it's like the best for this one and the first one, but everyone after that is just one target. You're gonna hit it for like a 400, like a 400 or something, like 450 maybe. It's not a crazy amount of damage, but it is a pretty good amount of iframes, and it's really good at helping break the mark. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because I used to think it just had to be a certain amount of damage, like percentage of their health bar you had to do to get the mark to break, but it kind of seems like it's just when they stagger. Like, I know popping it makes them stagger, but I was playing with the Raider one time, and he said he had a bunch into like stance breaking. He had 2 stance breaking passes, and the mark was just breaking so fast, like faster than I've ever seen. I don't think I was doing crazy damage that time compared to normal, no. I don't know, because like stance breaking is also tied to, usually like loosely tied to HP bar. Taking off, man. Alright, I'll see you later. Thanks for hopping in, even if it was just a little bit. Look for that clip when you wake up. Yeah, it'll be posted, man. Don't worry. I'm killing them. Killing them this run. Yeah, for sure. Have a good night, brother. was just in time. Honestly, ailments is really good for me. Just that poison. Poison is lethal. Oh my god, am I dead? Oh. I don't know why I didn't just drink. I didn't get the Tree's favor, but I think a level is worth more at this point. It's 7% HP. Yeah, I'd probably take the level instead. Might even be 2 levels right now. I'm only level 3 on halfway through day 2. What's going on? Yeah, sure. I guess I don't have to buy anything. Might get like 2. I don't know. I feel like even if I get Opaline and Crimson Burst, I might not even get it. Because I feel like at some point I'm not gonna have enough health, you know? Like, yeah, those are helpful, but if I'm level 6 and I'm choosing to get that over a couple levels, I feel like that's just a straight up throw. I feel like the levels give you a pretty consistent amount. It's just, yeah, obviously the one, like the percentage change, I guess, from 1 to 2 is the highest, yeah. But I think the amount of increase is kind of the same for a lot of the levels, it seems. They have 3 continuous HP recovery. They don't have a damage negation full HP. If I find another damage negation, I might just switch it out for one of the continuous. Because the whole idea, the whole idea is if I get hit once every now and then, if I don't get hit again soon, like I'll just regen. So if I have 2, if I have 2 negations of full HP, the amount that I need to regen won't be that high. So you just melted me, by the way. What was that? Level 1 bat. No, I can't take it. I can't take it. just use the other 2 slots. It's so... Because I'm gonna post like clips of this around, and let's say I post a clip on TikTok saying, you know, ability only, no weapons, kill on this boss, and people are like, you're literally wielding 2 weapons. Just don't want to have to explain that. I don't think that, like, if I pick up the other continuous, I don't think that would ever make this run, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna die to Gnoster and just be like, gosh darn it, that 1 HP I would have gotten every 10 seconds. Why do you even stack the other ones then? Well, I feel like I just explained it. Yeah, I have 3 right now in a damage negation, but I'm saying like the 4th continuous one instead of 3, but also having to elaborate on my clips, I guess. I don't know, it just doesn't seem worth it. Bar doesn't seem to be moving that fast anyway. Yeah, if you're just staring at it, it won't seem like much, but you gotta remember, like, the fight that I'm gonna be in is... The bug is like 20 minutes long. So even if it is slow, like, the fact that I can visibly see it moving like that, I mean, that wasn't terrible. I would absolutely take that over it. Or like in a 20-minute fight, I guess. It's way better than nothing. I don't know how often it procs now, but if it's 1 HP like every 3 seconds for each one of them, it just means I'm getting an HP every second, essentially. And if it is a 20-minute fight, that's how many seconds? Like 1200? Maybe it's not as much as I thought. Oh, yeah. That's still like almost 3 entire health bars. That's not bad, man. For just having a wee little passive. Yeah, I'm not sure how they stack up with each other, because like this is 35 or 32 at full HP, and this is 15 just anytime with physical. I'm not sure that if I get hit with physical at full HP, if it's just 42 or 47%. I feel like there is an extra calculation there to not, because you can't just have 100. Like if you just stacked up 3 of these, like if I had 2 of the same thing plus this, that's over 100% resistance to physical. I don't think you can get hit and just not take damage, you know? Is this day 2 boss already? Yeah, it is. It was a pretty fast 40 minutes, I'll tell you that. Bro played for 40 minutes and only leveled up 4 times. I bought like 50k worth of stuff, maybe even more. I'll probably still be like level level 8 or 9 after this worm, if I remember to hit the Picklefoot, which I won't. So I'll probably just be level 8. Is there a way to see how much it costs to level up? No, not if you're not at a grace. The only thing that kind of gives you an indicator is the... See how, like, at the top left there's a arrow next to the number? If there's an arrow, you just know you have enough to level up one time, at least. That's all they give you, yeah. Yeah, I feel like right now I can level up a couple times, and then this guy's obviously gonna give me some juice. Wow. Alright, I gotta stop getting hit by this guy. Don't want to be throwing my lives on the day boss again. How long are the runs usually? If I make it to the boss and I do decently well, I feel like they're about an hour. Oh no, normal ones are not that long. Those are probably only like 40 minutes. Have you done much solo outside of this challenge? I think I did one solo sometime in the first couple days, and then every time after that was either a duo or a trio queue. Yeah, it was, I died to, like, the bugs in the solo. So nothing has changed, yeah. Yeah, still can't kill the bugs. It's just, I don't know, because you gotta think about the fights in a totally different way than you normally would. Because, like, who actually acknowledges the mod? You just don't. You just kind of get poisoned whenever, because your teammates can take the parasite off you. Just make sure you dodge the big one. But like here, it's the exact opposite. The chip damage is just as dangerous as the like burst damage from the bug. Yeah, I mean you can just like eat the magic attacks, and that will eventually just kill you. You know, I died to poison 3 times on the run ahead. That was good. I was just kind of like strafing the bug, and then I backed up into poison, but it was always after I took a hit from the bug, so I was like really low, and then I would just graze like a cloud of poison, yeah, and it would kill me. And then I just straight up got parasite put on me in that same run, and that's just a life down because you can't get it off you. ever soloed in a trio? Well, like had my teammates leave? No. There was a time where one of my friends needed the volcano secret, and we finally found a volcano map, and then our teammate like immediately ran off by himself, died, and left. So we killed it in a duo, but no, I've never actually soloed a trio one. Do you think it would be harder than this? No, probably not. I mean, I'm damn near on like the earlier bosses, like the ones where you can tell it was just someone's first time playing the game. I've basically done a solo on a couple of those, like Adele and Gladius. But I've never had like two leaders where I was just the only one contributing at all to the souls or anything like that. It was just people that weren't experienced. This boss always is tanky. Yeah, he's just a monster, man. Like, he's so big. Normally he's really easy to hit, like with AoEs to just demolish him, like core front stuff. Like you put every icicle underneath him, he's just gone. I mean, I'm only hitting for 62. Like that's barely even progress. If I'm not blowing up the mark, I'm not really doing anything. I said that in the next one, I just miss. Yeah, when he stands up, he just like looks in front of him. If I just sit by his tail, he can't really do anything about it. Except that. Or that. Those both almost got me. Do they stand up in the normal game? Yeah. I think there's 4 total magma worms in the normal game, and the ones with names definitely stand up, like Makar and Theodorix. I didn't see how long it took, but I did a regen to full without using the flask. It's mainly for the moth. It's like if I just eat a random magic missile from the moth, I'll just continue a sit back. But if I get hit by the bug, probably just gotta flask that. Do you miss out on if you don't hit the foot? At least 10k, maybe 20. I'm not sure. I think it's 20% more. Yeah, these day 2 bosses, they drop quite a bit. Did you play Expedition 33? Yeah. That game was phenomenal. You should definitely try it if you haven't. That might even be like... I could never say anything's better than Elden Ring, but besides Elden Ring, that's probably my favorite game. I know it's new, I know, but it's just, that's the type of game that you're not really ever gonna see ever again. Just as far as like the quality of everything, it's up there. It's peak everything. Peak storytelling, peak story, music, visuals, combats. For being a turn-based game, I do really like the combat. Gotta keep kicking. Just kick twice. What's going on? VOD watcher haters, it got me hit. Since I wasn't a dodge, I got stalled. And I did less damage, bro. Forgive it. I didn't even know you could kick in this game. Yeah, it's just... I forget how to do it exactly, like maybe... Wait, how do you do it? That's not it. Oh, it's just L2. Yeah, so I just didn't hit triangle. This is triangle, L2 for your main skill. Has it been 15 minutes? Just on the worm? Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. I think it wasn't even 40 yet when I started it. It's 53 right now. It's like as long as the boss, dude. Fight back to back Night Lords. Just ultim, I can't take any more of this, dude. I need it. I'm telling you, the hardest part for me of the Night Lord is when they're both around doing their thing. I need to get through that as fast as possible, and it hits both of them, so I have to save it. Unless I'm like at risk of losing a res here, which even if I die, I don't think I'm gonna use it. Because the amount of chip damage I could potentially take from the moth, I just need to get her on bro's back. How many gift subs to ult? Well, I don't even think I have those yet. Hit me up in a couple weeks if I'm still stuck on the bugs, and we can talk about it. can't believe it's already been an hour and I haven't even started the Night Lord. That is crazy. What am I doing, bro? Yeah, the worm might be the tankiest, like, end of day boss for physical damage. About fucking time. Oh, that's huge actually. Magic negation for. And so I have a magic passive and I have a physical. Oh, and I have a physical talisman. Look what I didn't do. Yikes. Alright, I still got over 100k. Yeah, so made it to level 7, but I spent a lot of money on items, so I think I only found one of these. I only found this one. So I spent like 27k just on these 3. 15k for this. 10k for each of the reses. 25k for both of these, and 5k for this. Oh my god. Yeah, that's well over 100k. But I do think in a long fight like this where I can't get one shot, I feel like this is the play. But we shall see. Oh, I just gotta get logged in, man. 58 minutes already. 58 minutes, just starting the Night Lord. Gonna have another 20 coming up real quick. Alright. I'm gonna try to lock in. I wanna get this guy over with. It's been giving me too many problems, man. Lock onto the moth, get this old gun. Alright. That's what I mean. Like, you just get shipped. Yeah, this is the whole fight. You just hide behind the big guy from the mob. Die a couple times. And then you got it. Yeah, that was really early for a res use, but I mean, I didn't use any flasks. terrible. I mean, like, I know all his attacks, yeah. It's just the fight's so long and I'm just doing stupid shit, dude. Like, what is that? Hitting the chug jug mid-fight when I need to be dodging. It's alright. Still got 2 reses. Still got all my flasks. About to have ult back up. Yeah, no, I'm just being stupid. Blame it on the first one of the day. Okay, I'll stop talking. I mean, you don't have to. Like, you're not distracting me enough to get me hit. These are definitely just bad decisions, you know what I mean? Bad recognition of what's going on. She almost grabbed me. I'm not even sure what that does. Okay, so I don't think you can actually keep the mark on him phase 1. Gotta get this ult going, make sure he's not doing anything crazy. Camera doesn't want to move. There we go. I thought that was something else. I'm not gonna heal again. I'm gonna let my continuous take care of that. I want my flask for phase 2. Physics wear off if you go down. I feel like they usually last longer than that, right? Yeah. Got thousands of hours in Souls games, but I can't dodge the fucking Moonlight Butterfly. That was scary. That could have been a parasite, for sure. Why does she want to square up with me so bad? Let me kill homeboy. I think I just put the mark back on, right? I should be good on that. Unless he digs. It did wear off, man. Fuck. Jesus Christ, this fight is long. Yeah, it has been giving me way more trouble than I thought it was going to. phase 1. Get this ult going. That's pretty much it. Yeah, they're just about there. Alright. Cool, cool. All my flasks still, 2 roses. I mean, besides like I just trolled at the beginning of the fight, but besides that, I think I've done pretty good. Has it already been 10 minutes? No. You're kidding. Poison seemed like it was moving a little weird, didn't it? I mean, he should be hitting this phase 2 pretty soon, right? Oh, she almost got me again. Okay, that's the phase 2. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, man, alright. What it all comes down to. Just getting right into the hard stuff, I see. That was so bad. That laser scared the shit out of me. And I panic ulted. I seem like I'm not doing anything this time compared to the other times, right? Am I trolling? This was the fight. Oh, is this long? Just... No, I haven't met this. poisonous honestly wasn't catching me. I can't get poisoned, dude. I cannot. There's a guaranteed loss of res. He's like, she drops it right on my head, dude. Keep a little bit of distance, I guess. Oh my god, the laser. Dude, the laser. No. Oh my god, the laser. I was not ready for that at all. Did the mark break? I honestly have no clue. I mean, yeah, I mean like we're off. I know it didn't pop. That was a bit bad. Okay, it's definitely gonna wear up. I just missed two dashes somehow, man. How do I keep missing these, dude? No way. There's poison dropped on my head. Yo, Ida Wilson, what's going on? I am in some crazy situations right now. Yeah, so it's actually its own standalone game. I think it's about $40 maybe. But if you're a fan of the Souls games, I would definitely say you should give it a go. It's not your average Souls game, but it is a lot of fun. Have you played any of the other ones? Don't use what I'm doing here as like a good reference for this either, because this is just some degenerate challenge that I'm trying to do. This is not how normal gameplay usually is. I mean, like the boss and everything is how it's normally going to be, but they Definitely don't take this long, I'll tell you that. Yeah, for sure, give it a shot. Like I said, if you're a fan of them, the bosses in this game are still great. It's just whether or not you like the exploring part of it. It just depends on what kind of games you like playing. I personally like roguelikes a lot, so I didn't mind it. But a lot of people that aren't necessarily fans of roguelikes, they kind of have some problems with that aspect, which I understand. But I would say you shouldn't let that discourage you from at least giving it a shot. Yeah, no, I get it, man. I got a lot of stuff going on too. I don't have a whole lot of time to game anymore, but I do like doing some crazy stuff when I have a chance. Work and stream together. I don't have a full-time job. I'm only working about 30 hours, so I still get a decent amount of time to get some gaming in for sure. But if I was doing like 40, 45, 50, I think that'd be a different story. It's just like my hobby. I'm not, some people see this as like a second job kind of deal. It's just kind of something I enjoy doing already, and I'm not spending any extra time by streaming, you know what I mean? So it just kind of plays out. If you are gonna try it though, I'm just gonna warn you right now, this game is pretty hard for new players, even if you're good at Souls games. Oh yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in here. Hope you enjoy the game if you end up giving it a shot. I appreciate that, I appreciate it. Hey. So if you're not that familiar with how the game works, it's like you pick a boss that you're going to fight at the end of the third day. And this right here is that boss that I picked at the beginning. So you kind of spend 2 days in game to prepare to fight the boss. And then you just give it your best shot with what you got, type thing. But what I'm doing is, I'm not allowing any damage outside of my abilities, which is like, you know, they're on like a 10-second cooldown. So, normally if I'm just like sitting up here on top of the boss, I'd just be whacking him the whole time. But I can't do that because I gotta wait for my skills to come up. Yeah. No, this one when I first played the game, it was giving me a bunch of problems. And it still is in this challenge, so I guess those things haven't changed. But he's a cool one. I think you might have missed it, but in the first half of this guy's health bar, the 2 bugs are flying around like independently. He's kind of charging you, and the moth is throwing this magic stuff around. But once they get to about half, they hop on top of each other. But that's not enough to stop me though, because that is the 3rd boss down. That's 3 of 8. And that's a good one. That one was giving me a bunch of problems. That might have been the hardest one to do, period, for this challenge even.